Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead and hit the like if you've been rolling with me for a while. Make sure your notification bells are checked. If you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell to keep up with the family. All right, we're going to get right into it. I apologize for this morning's meltdown, but I'm just tired of what's going on with our country. All right. You know what? I'm taking my apology back. Sorry, I take it back. I'm not. I'm just tired. But let's get right into it. Okay. We will look at what's going on in the semiconductor. I'm going to be talking about why I am really starting to buy Bitcoin, and Bitcoin in particular again. And we'll go from there, right? But first, I want you guys to check out the first link below. That is a Stock Up University, otherwise known as Stock Up U. People are giving positive rave reviews. I call it the ultimate beginners class. Beginners meaning anybody that has been investing for under 5 years. That's who it's for. And there's a lot in there for you to learn, from options to reading charts, especially the charts, to just basic fundamentals, all right? And we're constantly adding new classes, as you guys know, that are taking it. And also, too, I want to also let you know that you got 17 free stocks by the second link below. That is Moomoo, 17 free stocks based on worth thousands of dollars based on your deposit amount. Let's keep going. All right, what I want to talk about is, let's start with chips. Chips are running right underneath our eyes. Sometimes there's a lot of things going on, and you know the saying, there's always a bull market somewhere. Well, the chip industry, or the semiconductor industry, has been on a bull run, all right? So let's go to the Moomoo app again, all right? I know I do this on Moomoo mornings, but let's go back. Remember, if you have the Moomoo app, go to the bottom where it says markets, right? And then go to the heat map. And let's go to the middle where it says semiconductor. It's in red, right? So now we have red, but as you can see, it gives a list of the semiconductors. We got NVIDIA, Taiwan Semi. You see that. Texas Instruments, AMD, Qualcomm, Intel. You see all of these, right? So let's go here to the charts now. And as we could see on the charts, so let's see here, as we could see on the charts, today chips are not doing well. All right, we saw it in the heat map, right? We saw it that pretty much the entire sector is down. Now, when I say sector, there's 11 major sectors in the stock market. We will be discussing that more in depth in the class. But for right now, I got to show you guys what I'm trying to get at. So we have NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, Microsoft, and then Taiwan Semi. All right. And so that's what's going on. It's not looking good, right? But let's look at an ETF. This is what I want to show you guys. All right. Look at this ETF. All right. Ticker symbol SMH. Shake my head. Shake my head is what you look at. You know, a lot of people think that ETFs are just boring. They don't give you a good return. That is far, 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 far from the truth. All right. Let's look at this ETF. Let's just go year to date. Look at that, good people. 23%. 23%. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. How many of you guys' total portfolio have been up 23% year to date? Not many. Let's just tell the truth. So there is safety in ETFs, actually. And there is a season when ETFs are more safer than the individual stock, right? So let's stick with semiconductors. I showed you the heat map with the Moomoo app, right? But let's go back and let's go year to date with these, right? Year to date. Let's look at that. Look at NVIDIA, good people. Look at NVIDIA, 83% year to date. we're just at the end of March. We're only 3 months in. Look at Advance. Look at that. Look at AMD. Look at that. 47%. I mean, Micron, I believe they're reporting probably this evening. 17.39% year to date. Look at Taiwan Semiconductor, 22% just year to date. And so while we're trying to chase the hot stock, we're chasing, there's things that are right beneath our eyes that are in a bull run. And I believe we're in what's called a rolling recession, meaning there are certain parts, there are certain sectors that are in recession, but there are certain sectors within stocks that are actually running really good, that are actually in a bull market. I would call 83% a bull market in the chips industry. All right. And so it is crazy. It is crazy, crazy, crazy how this is going. Now, some of these chip companies, there's some chip companies that will prosper because of cars, some because of refrigerators, some because of PCs, and some because of all of the above, right? Certain companies specify or they operate in certain areas, right? And they all don't operate on the same area. I'm a huge fan of AMD. I'm a huge investor of AMD, though AMD right now is top heavy. And the the PE on AMD is ridiculously high to me. Okay? So look, here's the PE to AMD, 150. And that is a little frothy to me, even though you have to look at the sector when you're looking at PE, price to earnings, okay? So you can't, for example, for those of you that are new, you can't look at semiconductors, right? And then compare them to banks. In banks, you're going to see the PEs are very low in comparisons with banks. There's a number of reasons why. Of course, chips are the future, right? And with cars, you know that we've had supply chains disruptions. And so they couldn't get the chips. And so you have all of these problems that's causing these problems within the industry themselves. But AMD, I believe, is at the forefront. And as you could see, why I think AMD is up 83% compared to the rest of them is because of AI, artificial intelligence. The chase to be first. I believe I believe NVIDIA will be at the forefront of winning the AI because they have the 3D chip processing, and I know AMD also too, but NVIDIA is just number one for me. Now, NVIDIA is not a swing trade for me, though you could have swung it this year and made plenty of money. And if I loaded up at the beginning of the year, I would be doing a little profit taking because I believe it's going to be a cool off this year. And then I believe it will continue to run after everything. I believe everything will bottom out this year. This is just me. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. I'm going to keep saying this. We've been in a recession. They're going to come out and say the recession started last year, in particular January of last year. The Fed will go to neutral this summer. He will. This is what I believe. These are not facts, but this is what I believe. And the Fed will pivot. He could say he's not going to pivot as much as he wants to. He's going to be forced to pivot by the end of this year. If not the end of this year, Q1 of 2024. That's what I believe. Trade accordingly. All right, so let's keep it moving. Why I'm buying Bitcoin. So remember this morning, if you watched this morning video, I told you that the CFTC is suing Binance, right? On claims of rule violations, right? And then the SEC, of course, is going after Coinbase. And you best believe that they got together and say, we're going after crypto, right? Now, I know some people don't believe in crypto. I do believe in crypto long term. I believe crypto will rise again. I believe that blockchain is here to stay. If you don't, I understand, but I do. And I am investing in crypto, and I'm telling you why I am going to be buying Bitcoin daily now. Daily now. And here's why. First, we have to see what is the CFTC. Let's just take a look. Let's read together. Excuse me, I got to drink some water. The Commodities Futures Trading Commission, that's what the CFTC stands for, protects the public from fraud, manipulation, and abusive practices related to the sale of commodities. Okay? Remember that word commodities, because they want to say that cryptos are commodities. Okay? And financial futures and options, and to foster opens competitive and financially sound futures and options markets. Okay, so they regulate. They're like the SEC. All right, they want to regulate and make sure that it is sound. The problem with Binance is it's not an American company. They have offshore, some in the Cayman Islands, just like another crypto. And we are finding out that Binance owns massive amounts of all Bitcoin traded. As a matter of fact, let me look this up. I'm not gonna go to that report. It's just not important right now. What is important is, let's go here. I want you guys to read this report. It's very damning. It's very intense. It's by Fortune. You can pull this up today, how Binance really operates, okay? The world's largest crypto exchange boasts vast profits, all right? Hefty influencer payouts and ticking time bomb on its balance sheet. You guys go ahead and read that. Basically, this is like FTX all over again. It really is if you read it. And they're just accusing them of doing a lot of dastardly things. You guys have heard me say I really don't trust CZ. I don't. And I know a lot of people come after me for saying that. Whoa, you can't say that. I'm just saying that I was expecting something like this to happen. Now, let's just move past that right now. I'm not getting into ifs or why did you say that. I just expected something like this to happen. And in particular with Binance, okay? So now here we are. We're here. I've been talking about this for months. I said it's the next shoe to fall. That's neither here nor there. Let's look at crypto, right? Let's just look at a quick snapshot of cryptocurrency. These are just some that were on my watch list, all right? These are not in any order or any, thing like that. But let's just look at it. Bitcoin is still at 27,000. Look at it. It's not tanking. It's not tanking. So my thing was, and I'm straightforward with you guys, is that I was not trying to catch crypto at the bottom. I just wanted some stability throughout. Now, for you guys, the listening audience, I was suggesting that you accumulate. I have a different path to what I'm going to do with crypto. Now, I am buying Bitcoin, and I'm actually going to start buying daily, because once this is exposed, and I'm buying it in smaller amounts, but once this is really exposed, I'm going to double down and triple down on the amounts that I buy weekly. Right now, I'm buying daily, because if Binance, the world's largest right now, and then second by Coinbase, if these two don't take cryptocurrency down any further from where it is right now, then it is showing stability for me, for Larry, all right? Remember, I wasn't trying to catch the bottom. I just wanted stability. Now I'm going to DCA. Most of my DCAing will be done between now and the end of the year in all of crypto, all right? So that's why I'm buying Bitcoin in particular, because this is just me, my micro coins and the money that I make off of my altcoins are going to feed my layer ones. You let me know what you're going to do, all right? So, hey, don't forget, make sure you check out the 2 links below. Check out the class. People are learning a lot. The more you learn, the more you earn. And then check out Moo and get the 17 free stock, depending on your deposit amount. Leave me a comment. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, all right, with a new attitude. Live, love, laugh, and learn.